So this is the first weekend of January, and the first release of 2018 is a horror movie. There is no way that this can go wrong at all. Right? Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome to my review for Insidious, The Last Key. This movie was directed by Adam Robitel, and it stars Liv Shay, Lee Winnell, and Angus Sampson. This is the fourth film in the Insidious franchise, and this movie follows Elise, who in the previous three movies has been a supporting player, but now in this movie, she is the star. Elise, played by Liv Shay, receives a telephone call from a man who lives in her childhood home. He claims that ghosts are living there and are terrorizing him. So she and her two associates, played by Lee Winnell, the film's screenwriter, and Angus Sampson, go to the house to investigate. I've tried to contact CERN, but they are not returning my calls as to whether or not January is just cursed, or is it just me? Because for some bizarre reason, January just seems to be the dead zone for movies. You either get really artsy Oscar movies or trash. There really is no in-between. And over the past few years, the year has always started out with a crappy horror movie. In 2014, we got Paranormal Activity: The Marked Ones. In 2015, we got The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. And in 2017, we got The Bye-Bye Man. So I had pretty dirt poor expectations for this movie. And whether or not it was because I set my bar so low that I liked this movie, or that the movie just surprised me, in the end, I thought this movie was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. Certainly is a lot better than a lot of the other horror movies we've gotten around this time of year. The strongest part of the movie for me was Liv Shay's performance as Elise. She carries this entire movie on her back. Her character is the center of this entire narrative, so if her character was boring or it sucked, then the movie would have sucked. But her character was compelling, her story was interesting, and I legitimately wanted her to get past the demons in this house. And speaking of the scares, I thought that there were some pretty effective scares. Yes, there were jump scares, unfortunately there were jump scares, but the jump scares actually did creep me out. It's not like there's a loud noise and then some guy walks in and like, hey, how are you? You hear a loud noise and something creepy's there and it leaves. And I was like, ooh, okay, yeah, that's effective. But easily the biggest negative for this movie are the two associates that help out Elise. They were annoying and they were not funny. I mean, the one guy, played by Angus Sampson, he put on this really macho-sounding voice. He sounded like, hey, baby, are we, like, gonna do it? And the other guy, who actually is the screenwriter for this movie, he has some of the cringiest humor I've seen in a while. There's a joke where he's talking to the homeowner and they bring up the fact that they drive around in this van, Elise and the two guys. And then the screenwriter guy says this. Yeah, that's our van. We call it the Winnebagos. The Winnebagos. And lo, the heavens fell. That joke right there is the cringe. The absolute cringe. The cringe forever. But like I said, this movie is just okay. I mean, don't pay attention to a lot of people who are saying, oh, this is the worst horror movie ever. It's really not. Elise's character was great. There were some great scares. I wasn't bored in the movie. That's a big plus. And overall, I thought it was not bad. Sure, narratively there were some flaws and the supporting cast were annoying, but other than that, I thought this movie was a pretty good watch. If you're a fan of the Insidious movies, you will like this. However, if you're not a fan and you may want to try Insidious, this movie may not get you on board. However, if you're a fan of Insidious, or maybe horror movies in general, I do suggest checking this out. But I do just give this a modest recommendation. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel for I will have my review for Molly's Game up in a little bit. And I will also have my review for The Incredible Hulk, continuing my series of Marvel Cinematic Universe reviews. And did you like Insidious? Did you hate Insidious? Or did you think it was just okay? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to leave a like and also subscribe, so that way you never miss a new video. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, the links to all of my social media accounts will be in the description below. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.